Hello Aries, this is your January 2026 reading. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot and I'm also using the Archangel's Tarot Oracle. So you come in with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles means that you have the Midas touch. This means that if you start something, you have to do the research in order to make it a grand success. But success will be yours so long you undertake the necessary action. Also, if you start making an investment in whether it's romantically or financially, then you will have success. Sorry about the banging and things like that, but they're doing things up in the top flat. I'm sorry about that, but I have to get these videos out. They've been busy for 5.5 months and it's driving me crazy. So I'm terribly sorry. Please do accept my excuses. The King of Pentacles also mainly represents Taurus and the status of total control. The Queen is total control, but not as well as her husband. And then you've got the Knight and the Page, which are the teenagers and mid-30s and children and babies. So that explained, you are totally in control, and you've taken control back, and you will be doing, or you've done the research before you make an investment. Slow but steady. You can't run before you walk is being said from my right hand side. This King knows that you can't run before you walk. You have to make sure that the pathway is the right path and is clear for you to advance. But don't forget, it could also be a Virgo or a Capricorn. We are nearly at the end of Capricorn, so if you are looking back, perhaps it does resonate from the beginning of January till the 21st of January, and then we're going into Aquarius. This is the all-over energy. I hope you've watched your yearly. If you haven't, you can compare this month to the yearly and see what the energy and added on energy, the energy that's present now compared to when I made the yearly, and use it to your advantage. Also, you've got the King of Cups. The King of Cups is also such a gentleman as the King of Pentacles, but he goes with the flow. He knows don't swim against the current. Okay, don't swim against the current. Sorry. Don't swim against the current. Go with the flow. And also be flexible and compromising. That is what it means. He's Cancer because he's the first status in the astrological or in the tarot, and in the astrological sign calendar it is Cancer. But don't forget Scorpio or Pisces. So it could be a person, it could be a time frame, it doesn't have to be a man, it can also be a woman that's career orientated, that has their control over their emotions. They don't let their heart rule their mind or their mind their heart. So there you go. He's also known as Neptune, or represents the planet of Neptune, and we are going into Neptune into Pisces, or Neptune is going into Pisces. So that could be a significant time frame for you as well. You could be meeting a soulmate or dealing with a soulmate. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be a best friend for life, female or male. This also means that you feel safe with them, that you feel protected by them, and you're like-minded people, same interests, same caliber, the same manners, and genuality is being said. Very big words they're using today. I can't get my tongue around big words, but definitely also you could be partnering up. Finally, you realize that they feel the same way about you as you do them. This was in the first week of January. Perhaps you might have met somebody over the festive time, and now you're partnering up, holding hands, and celebrating that you are together, as we have the Three of Cups in the second week. Remember, I do the weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, but it can also be general energy throughout the month. Remember, time is man-made, and the energy in the spiritual world and the divine time flows throughout the whole month, perhaps even into February. Reunion with family and friends, celebrating something, coming together, or coupling up, something like that. But things are seeming to be really happening fast for you, as you've got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands means that you could be taking a midweek or a weekend away, getting to know each other much better, taking care of each other, since we've got the water energy around here, and celebrating the energy of life and the love of life. Also, we have the King of Wands. So you've got 3 kings out of the 4 in your reading. So you could be meeting with a water sign, an earth sign, or a fire sign. The King of Wands represents Aries. So definitely in the next couple of months, that is Aries and Taurus could be significant, as they are the 2 kings here. And then Cancer. So around the 21st of June, you might feel that Cancer energy. Okay, and it could be imperative time phrases. The King of Wands is strategic. He doesn't let his heart rule his mind, or his mind his heart. He goes for what he wants, like all other kings, especially the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. The King of Cups is charming and is intuitive, empathic, loving, nurturing, caring, handsome. So he can be swayed a little bit, especially with a Gemini, because Gemini can sell ice cubes to Eskimos. We don't have Gemini here either. Yes, we do. We've got the Magician. Well, now I see that now. So definitely there could be more communication going on in the second half of January. Definitely you might be taking a page out of these people's book and going for what you want, slow but steady, doing the research, doing the planning, the research like the King of Pentacles, and the planning and the strategic and the logic of the King of Wands, but with passion and wanting to go for that with all your heart and your empathy. We've also got the Empress here. The Empress represents Libra. In some decks she represents Virgo, and other decks she represents Libra, or even Taurus. I've got one deck that I've seen that she represents Taurus. So again, you've got Taurus here, so you could be partnering up with any or anybody actually, but there is a new beginning, and there is definitely a bright atmosphere. I see a light, like the bubble here, the crystal ball. That is what I'm seeing. There could be definitely a new beginning to a bigger project or program. A new start in life. You might have sown seeds, and these seeds are coming to fruition. You might be dealing with your mother-in-law, your own mother or grandmother. You might be finding out that you are becoming a mother, or your partner is becoming a mother. So there is a pregnancy or a birth perhaps. But know what you sow, then you know what you shall reap. And nurture it. Go out into nature, because this card is all about nature, also with the King of Pentacles. 3 means creativity and productivity. The 8 means that you are standing in your strength. You've got 2 threes, so that means definitely the angels are with you and protecting you, and the divine and your ancestors. You've got number 7, the 7 of Wands, unfortunately, but this is just a warning. Protect yourself, stand up for yourself. Don't let anybody push your buttons or boss you about. You might be isolating yourself, come out of your bubble and be active, because there's great opportunities coming towards you. It is a magical time. You can make your own magic, and 7 means good luck. But indeed, protect yourself by the white light in a crystal ball when you're meditating, or when you go out to a difficult meeting or things like that, and that you feel that you have to justify yourself. Remember, don't have to justify yourself to anybody outside court. Family and good friends should support you, and since you've got the soulmate, I think you are protected in many levels. Also, don't be scared to make your own magic. Number 1, and the Empress is a new beginning, so definitely several new beginnings could be on the horizon for you. Make your own magic. The Magician represents Gemini and Aries. You've got Aries twice, so that could be very significant. Could be a person, could be the time frame at the end of March. Keep things transparent and say what you do and do what you say. Then you can't go wrong. You're on the right path. I'm here, he's doing magical. He's like stirring the pot, and I'm hearing there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. So do ask for help. Don't be scared to ask for help, especially from a father figure or a mother figure. Now for the Oracle card, we have giving advice. Now I'm cheating a little bit because I've got it on translation, and it says give advice. Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people are helped by your guidance and reassurance. Now, like I said, you might be a person, like I said, you might take a page out of the King's books, and especially the King of Cups, and you might be ready to help everybody else, but do protect yourself and stand up for yourself. Set your boundaries. Let other people know your boundaries. And I did say to you before I read the Oracle card, don't be scared to ask for help. Don't be always the one that gives advice or help. Think of number 1. Love yourself, take care of yourself, and the rest comes later. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Take care, and please like and share and leave a reaction. I'll get back to you ASAP. And join the channel. I go live on Wednesday nights on YouTube, and Wednesday mornings on Facebook, and usually on Friday or Thursday on TikTok. Take care. Be blessed. Bye-bye.